All right, you can go ahead. Coach, you can start if you want.
Did you want to open with anything, Steve?
Yeah, I can. I enjoyed coaching that basketball team I coached tonight. The guy told him in the locker room, man, losing sucks, man. Losing's tough. Losing's hard. But that team I coached tonight, man, I was a lot of fun coaching that group, man. We had great opportunities. We all got to be a little bit better to finish. And obviously Baylor, coming off a little bit of layoff. I enjoyed coaching that basketball team tonight. And this has been a resilient group. Last 40 minutes here, last 25 Oklahoma. Something good's going to happen to this group. I don't know what it is, when it's going to come, but we got to continue to have great faith in who we are and what we're about. But congrats to Baylor for figuring out a way to win. That's why they're 2 in the country.
It's probably hard to have perspective right after the game, but how do you weigh the fact that you guys were right there for 40 minutes and feeling good about that, but also feeling like it's maybe a missed opportunity because you didn't quite get over that?
Hey, Travis, can you say that one more time?
How do you weigh, I guess it's hard, I'm sure, to have perspective right after a loss like that, but how do you weigh, the fact that you guys were right there for 40 minutes against, feeling a little bit like you maybe missed an opportunity because you weren't able to finish?
Yeah, no question. That's why I told the guys in the locker room, man, losing is hard, man. Losing isn't fun. We had some opportunities. Both times we played Baylor. Down 5, 2 minutes to go at our place. Down 2, we miss a 10-footer to tie the game with a minute and a half to go here. We've had a lot of missed opportunities. You can go down the line. We've really only had 2 bad games in conference, Kansas and Texas Tech. Maybe you could throw Oklahoma State in there maybe a little bit for half at times. But, I understand what you're saying from that standpoint. It's we had opportunities, especially, them coming off a little bit of a layoff, but, they're good. And they made some big plays down the stretch, and then they were able to defend us down the stretch a little bit. But, it's had opportunities. We just didn't finish. We all got to be a little bit better down the stretch.
Did you think the last 4 or 5 minutes was about Baylor or about you guys?
A little bit of both. I think we got to the rim a couple times. I thought we missed, a couple good looks around the rim. Trey, sometimes it's, make miss. We had 1 bad possession down 4, 35, 36 seconds. Maybe should have took my last time out there. But, outside of 1 or 2 possessions, I thought we had some, some good looks when we kind of went some double high ball screen stack to spread them out and get raw downhill. J. Cole made a big 3 to tie it at 68. We had good execution there. I think they were having a little bit of trouble guarding us, so they just started going small and switching everything. And so when you're doing that, you got to be able to make play after play and continue to move the ball and cut. And, we did that for a lot of the night. They're good. That's why they're 2 in the country. They're not gonna give up. They're gonna be resilient. And, we were even on the glass. We shot 50% from 3. We had a lot of turnovers, and we played really well. And it's just the tough part of coaching and the tough part of this game and sports is sometimes you don't get what you deserve. Games against, K-State when we didn't play well, or Kansas, you get what you deserve. You get your tails kicked. But if you look at the majority of our games, the West Virginia games, the Oklahoma games, the Baylor games, in life, you don't always get what you deserve. But you got to have enough character and enough resiliency, enough toughness, enough perseverance, and you got to be able to handle the highs with great humility, but you got to handle the lows with great humility.
I thought your guys' pace on both ends of the floor was maybe as good as it's been all year with that smaller lineup. What does that lineup give you? It's a little counterintuitive because you're not playing small ball. You're playing a bunch of guys under 6'4". And it seemed like just the pace and intensity were different than they've been at for times this year.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that, because that's the one thing I'll take from this game. I thought our pace, and when I mean pace, I'm talking about not shooting quick. Make sure you know what I mean. I'm talking about the way we push the ball, the way we attacked in transition, the way we kicked it ahead, the way we put ourselves in opportunity to get easy baskets, and then the way we competed for most of the night defensively. I thought this was the pace that we need to play with. And that's why I went in the locker room and I said, golly, man, I said, I enjoyed coaching this team because they were playing like we want to play with great pace and great purpose. But like I said, you don't get what you deserve all the time, but we got great character guys in that locker room. We're going to be ready to go for TCU. And we're going to get one Saturday.
I don't know how, I guess, answer this however you want, but what do you think this team deserves? Just in relation to what you were saying there, given what they've done this year, what do you think they deserve?
Man, they deserve to know how resilient they've been. They deserve to feel good, whether it's only for a couple nights as we go down the stretch of the season. They've earned the right the way they've played these last majority of these games. But like I said, man, you don't always get what you deserve. And so, but they, forget it's about, man, these guys need to experience something great. And they experienced something great for the majority of the night because they competed the right way and they played the right way and they moved the ball. But these guys need to feel some success. And, I think they were successful tonight in a lot of ways. You can't always measure in wins and losses. I'm going to be evaluating wins and losses. I respect that. But these kids need to be evaluated by the way they compete and the way they've had great character and been resilient. And hopefully, we can be, they can feel good a couple nights before we finish this season over the next couple weeks.
Thank you, Steve.
Thanks, Travis. Is that everybody?
Yep, it's just me.
Okay. All right. Thanks, man.